Alrighty, yeah, so we're going to go over battle drills and tactics at the fire team and the squad level. Mainly the squad level, there's not too much you can do in your fire teams that we didn't cover in the last training, going over maneuver and stuff like that. So yeah, mainly squad tactics today. If everyone joins my group, which I'll rename to this one, and Pimp
You
if you
can't
stay
just
on your
press
own.
U.
Pimp if you hop in your own, so I can organise these guys.
Eh,
Thank you.
Fine.
If we get, if you're usually in alpha, go red. If you're usually in bravo, go blue. Shugs, if you go red for me.
What the hell?
Hey, you're not in either. You're usually your own unit.
It's usually yellow.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna stay white then.
You're gonna go red like a good boy.
Keep that up.
Alrighty, and then that is our squad. We got 2 teams of 3. Perfect. So we'll go line up by the helo. We're gonna head over to Zeus range 5. Do some reactor contact, squad attacks, breaking contact, reacting to IDF, and reacting to ambushes. So if we line up as we would for an op, like we're leaving base, get that practice in. So Alpha at the front, Bravo at the back, team leads in front of yours, fire teams, and crouched when you're ready.
Oh yeah, Odex, you want me to, after infill, want to switch to the other bird?
If you just come back here for now, and I'll let you know. When
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
hop
bring
on
the other bird
7.5, yeah.
here. Yeah.
Feel free to come and listen on the ground as well. And if we make room for JP, if Bravo steps back, JP go in front of Bravo.
Hey, Shooks, check on 7-5.
We go. Lovely stuff.
Good check on 7-5.
And if we stand up, and we're gonna load in. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Pimp, I got your flight lines
6.
drawn out. I got checkpoint Alpha 1, 2, and 3.
Whoever can open the doors as well,
I
because
just
it
got
looks
checkpoint Alpha 1
janky.
and checkpoint Alpha 2. I got LZ Seattle up to the northeast of us. That's gonna be our first LZ.
Bravo.
Get the checkpoint Alpha 1, break off north on that flight line. I'll take you to it.
Alrighty, yep. So when we get to HLZ, we're gonna dismount as we would in an up. So get a 360 or 80 on your side. Wait for the healer to leave. Right, yeah, everyone gather around on me. Huh. Pretty sure I heard him break his router. That's quite funny. Anyway, yeah, so battle drills then. So these are a collective action that's rapidly executed without applying a deliberate decision-making process. So everyone should be aware of all these battle drills we're going to go over. So there's no real decision-making that's involved. It's just following a series of steps that are already pre-trained. It's pretty much just applying the fire maneuver into commonly encountered situations, which we'll see. A lot of the steps are the same for all of them, or they start the same. And then, yeah, mainly it's just on the leaders to make decisions on what to do once you've reached the end of a certain battle drill, or at the start of a battle drill, if you're going to enact it or not, and which way you're going to enact it. And then give orders on those decisions quickly and concisely, so everyone understands. And yeah, they're just trained responses. So the battle drills we're going to go over are reacting to contact, squad attacks, breaking contact, reacting to indirect fire, reacting to an ambush, knocking out a bunker, mine-wire obstacle breach, and entering and clearing a trench. These are all things that we have either come across in an op or will come across in future ops, or both. So yeah, reacting to contact is where a lot of battle drills start anyway, so we're going to go over that one first. So this can either be visually, just seeing an enemy contact, or having been fired upon by that contact. So your standard for a visual, you can either, so obviously they haven't seen you still. So yeah, you have the upper hand there, so you can destroy it with either a hasty ambush, an immediate assault, or you can call for chaos to deal with it, and you just sit back and watch. If you get contacted with direct fire, while you're either stationary or moving, including RPGs, for this, RPGs are classed as direct fire. You're immediately going to return fire, well aimed, in quotation marks, like in the general direction, not just sporadically anywhere you're already looking. Turn to face where the shots are coming from, apply your best estimate of where they're going to be, and then fire on that location, and then seek cover. If you're on a massive open field like this, you're just going to hit the dirt. If you've got some trees around, you're going to get to the nearest tree, stuff like that. And then unit leaders, either your fire team leader or your squad leader, is going to call up to the next level of leadership. So they can either tell you what to do, stuff like that. So if you are in visual contact, you can set up a hasty ambush. So if we hop in a squad column fire team wedge, Alpha at the front, Bravo at the back. Don't spread too far out. Just make sure you can all still hear me in your fire teams. Fire team wedge. Perfect. So yeah, there's no heavy sides. You're all pretty balanced on both fire teams because you only got 3 men each. So yeah, with this, Alpha team is going to probably have visual contact first, unless you're taking, you've got visual contact to the rear, which then Bravo team is going to have that visual contact, especially when you've got your separation. Not everyone's going to see that target at the same time. So whichever team gets that visual contact is going to call it up, and then your SL is going to move to where he can assess the situation without being decisively engaged. So usually if you see them, you're going to just hit the dirt, hold there. Your squad lead's going to move up so he can see the strength, size, and the terrain that he's working with. And then from there, he can either determine if we can set up an ambush, if we need to break contact, stuff like that. So in this case, we're going to set that ambush. So we're going to determine that our unit has not been seen by the enemy. They're not guns up, they're not engaging us. So we're going to occupy a firing position. If we're in tree line, we're going to get to the trees where we can see the enemy. Make sure everyone can see the enemy. Either bring Bravo team up as well, or move Bravo team into a L-shaped ambush. We're going to go into hasty ambushes and like proper ambushes in a different training, where I'll cover that stuff more detailed. But yeah, either an L shape or just get online and do a one-sided ambush. And you're going to initiate that ambush with the most casualty producing weapon. So for us, it's going to be your LMGs, and then it's going to be your grenadiers as well with their 40 mic. And then everyone else is going to just do sustained, well-aimed volume of fire. If someone's detected before you can initiate that, whoever sees that they're detected, if the enemy goes guns up or the enemy starts firing back, whoever sees that hostile go guns up is going to just initiate straight away. Then everyone's just going to initiate on that gunfire. That makes sense?
Yep.
Happy days.
Yeah.
So immediate assault, if you get visual contact and you see them, and then as soon as you see them, or like around the same time, they then go guns up and see you, it's going to be your immediate assault, right? Especially at close range. So everyone that sees the enemy isn't going to engage. They're going to be engaging you anyway at this point. And you're going to call contact with a direction, distance, and a description of the enemy. So it'll be, say we're doing this, it'll be contact east, 200 meters, Fireteam in the open, if they're going to be to our front. And then you're going to move to a react contact. Yeah, direct fire anyway, because you're being engaged. Does the visual contact kind of make sense?
User.
Yes.
Yeah. It's mainly that hasty ambush, setting up that, or you can just hang back and let Cass do the work. The immediate assault is pretty much going into a direct fire react contact anyway, because they're seeing you at the same time. You're just immediately calling out that contact and engaging them straight away, not waiting for them to initiate that fight. Is there a difference there to the direct fire back at you? So yeah, if we go to direct fire then, so you're walking along patrolling or moving to an objective, and you take direct fire. You don't necessarily know where it's coming from straight away, but the element under direct fire, if it's Alpha Team, which is the most likely case because they're going to be in the front, they're going to immediately return fire in the general direction and seek the nearest cover position. Again, if it's in the open, just hit the dirt. They're going to call out the distance, direction, and description of the direct fire to their best ability. Whether that's just a general direction or a general description of how many guns you can hear, what kind of guns, stuff like that. The element leader then, so your fire team leader, your squad leader, they're going to try and locate that suspected enemy position more appropriately. They've got binos, they can get the range on it as well. And then yeah, your squad lead can come up from the rear and have eyes without being engaged as decisively as the fire team already in the fight. Your fire team leaders then are going to report that information back to either the squad lead, so the squad lead know what's going on. All he's heard at the moment is you're taking rounds. So yeah, you're going to call up with the distance, direction, description. And then your fire team leaders are going to control the element's fire and relay the location and check the status of the element. So if you take any casualties in that first engagement, when they engage you, you need to make sure that you know if you've taken casualties and who they are. So yeah, make sure you get an ace check straight away, kind of thing. Or just look around, have a visual check, you can see everyone in your unit. Yeah, moving on from there, the SL then has three choices after analysing the situation, getting the report back from that fire team leader on the description, distance, and direction of the enemy. They can either do a squad attack, they can break contact, or use indirect fires and CAS. So if you're overwhelmed, you're probably going to break contact, right? If you're against a heavy armor piece, you're either going to get CAS in or you're going to break contact. Stuff like that. It's just analyzing the situation, looking at what terrain you're in as well. If you're in a massive open field, you don't really want to do a squad attack in the open or wait for CAS. You want to break contact. Then yeah, if you're in an advantageous position where you've got more numbers, you can then go in for that squad attack as well. So yeah, just need to gather that information and then make that decision, which is where the fighting leader's reporting up accurate information on the distance, description, and direction of the enemy is really useful. While this is all happening, your second team in the rear, so Bravo, is going to be holding 270 degrees to the flanks and rear. So if we take what we got now, fast kill and FA probably looking left and right, and then Collins is looking to the rear. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Obviously, Collins, your backup to make a semicircle facing the other way. Yeah. And Alpha will probably be online, engaging whatever contact they're in. From there, then that will go into another battle drill, either a squad attack or a breaking contact. So yeah, we'll just go over reaction to contact real quick. We'll demo it in the open field, and then we'll go into some trees once we've gone over the squad attack and breaking contact and do all of it together. So if we increase the separation of the teams, so like you're actually in an actual squad column fire team wedge. So if Alpha goes forwards or Bravo goes back, either one of the two, and I'll hop in the middle. I'm going to stick a building down to be our where the enemy is going to be, just as a visual cue. Alright, that's where the enemy is. If you're getting wedge, JP, so if you head to the left, keep going left, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and forwards a little bit. And forwards slightly. Almost in line with Shugs, but not quite. Happy days. Alright, so yeah, building's going to be our contact. I'll call it out. So it'll be a react to direct fire. So they're going to be engaging us first. I'll call out when they start engaging. So yeah, Alpha, you're good to step off. Just go straight east.
I'm listening.
See. Contact southeast, 250 meters. Fire team size element in the ruined building. And go ahead and return fire, Alpha.
Change your mind.
Slow the fire rate down. And we're going to hold the we'll pause. Perfect. Yeah, the only thing I'd say to note is if you all get in line with each other, Alpha, as soon as you can. You're not shooting over other people. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we say Delta's fire team leader. So make sure you're giving that command. Make sure, yeah, all your guys are up, which I'm assuming you did because you can see them pretty easily in this open field. And then, yeah, just making sure once you get that initial rounds out, obviously I know this is just, there's no actual enemies there to suppress you back. But yeah, initial rounds out, get them suppressed, and then reduce that rate of fire down so you don't have to waste a bunch of ammo. If that makes sense.
That's the rook. So how are we just mag dumping for
No,
just the
no, no.
suppression for first one?
No, so you'll probably drop at least like 5 to 10 rounds as soon as you like hit the dirt, or like before you hit the dirt. That makes sense.
Okay.
And then once you hit the dirt, you're going to sustained, which for a rifle is I believe 2 to 3 rounds every 5 to 6 seconds.
Okay, because I never really understood how what's the cue to when not to stop just laying
Yeah.
fucking rounds down range
No,
while
yeah,
you're
just
suppressing.
as soon as you take contact, hit some rounds out, get their heads down. Once you get eyes on, can start like laying accurate fire. Just start laying accurate fire.
Gotcha.
If you don't see anyone, just like suppress it slowly. Mainly rely on your machine gun, right? You can do if you're there for any of the machine gun stuff or stuff like that, you can do talking guns between the fire team, right? You can have one rifleman fire a couple rounds, and then wait, and then second rifleman fire a couple rounds, and then wait.
Gotcha.
You can do that. You don't have to have machine guns to be doing that. Yeah, you can do deltas fires 3 rounds every in a space of 5 seconds. You then wait a couple seconds, and then Shugs you go with your rifle. Wait a couple more seconds, and then JP does his rifle, right?
That's a bit.
Yeah, it just depends on what the enemy's doing as well. If they've gone to ground, yeah, you don't need to just keep spraying it down. Yeah, obviously for this, there's no actual enemies, so you can't really gauge that. Yeah. That makes sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Happy days. And yeah, your team needs to be telling you rates of fire as well. So like if they want you to increase the rate of fire, decrease it, they can still use rapid sustained. It works for all guns. Hey. Yeah. Whoever's in Zeus, if you hop out or if you delete Zeus for yourself, we're gonna have Pimp.
Hello.
Hello. You were muted, weren't you? Or
I was.
yeah.
I told
It's like he's
you
not
it was
talking
the
back to
entire
me.
time.
He either really hates me or yeah.
No.
There.
Have you been hearing me since I joined?
I heard you a little bit at the start, yeah.
I don't know why it cut off then.
I don't know if I heard
feel
you
like it-
since we were in the healer.
I've been talking.
Okay, cool.
I was telling JP to swing around and stand next to Shugs.
That would make sense then, why we couldn't hear you and why I didn't do it.
On my from my view here, I can see Shugs got online.
Yeah,
It looked like JP was stood right behind him.
yeah.
And I didn't call a medical call, but I could see obviously both of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Contact southeast.
Oh yeah, so if we go back to the positions we're in for doing this, so like we've just hit contact, we've reacted to it, so Alpha's online, Bravo's still in the rear. And I'll talk on radio about doing a squad attack, because that was pretty good react to contact, other than those things I just said about reducing the ammo, that ammo countdown. Yeah, so from here, we can either, again, break contact, squad attack, or wait for CAS, indirect fires, stuff like that. So for this, we're then going to go to a squad attack. So Alpha is engaged currently with this building and the fire team inside it. They have, at this point, suppressed it, or in the process of suppressing it. They haven't taken any casualties thus far, and Bravo team, you're not engaged yet. In this scenario, we'll pretend it's not a massive open field. because at that point you'd break contact rather than assault. In the most likely case. But yeah, we'll pretend Bravo has not been seen. So from here, Bravo is then going to go on a flanking maneuver, or a frontal assault onto the objective. Yeah, either frontal or flanking. It is up to the squad leader and the terrain to dictate that. So for us, Bravo's already on a flank, really. So there's no point in them coming over here to then do a massive frontal assault on the objective, right? So for us, it makes more sense for them to do a right-hand flank. Everyone happy with that?
Affirm.
That's me tabbed out. I can't tab back in and talk on radio. There we go. So yeah, if they were behind, then you could do either one of the two. You can flank left, right, or assault through the middle. Again, it would be terrain dependent and what enemy force there is. You don't want to be frontally assaulting a machine gun position, ideally. Stuff like that. So yeah, for this we're doing a right-hand flank.
Sorry, Audax.
Oh, good.
You didn't hear my message last time. My question was the return of fire and the severity of it. Is that like you shouted contact southeast, blah, blah, blah. If we're getting sporadic rounds that are easily, dealable with a couple of shots, if that contact is much more severe, I suppose I've just answered my own question, but I suppose if that contact's more severe, then you change tack, don't you? And you get Bravo to flank, or you don't just drop to the ground and return fire.
So yeah, if it's an ambush, say we're in a massive open field and they're in a building,
Yeah.
it's probably more likely an ambush, right? So at that point, you're probably going to break contact, rather than just sit and wait. But yeah, you'll always fire a couple rounds back, hit the deck first, because you don't want to break contact but have a man down in those initial rounds. You need to understand
Yeah.
what's going on around you before you decide to make a decision. So ideally you won't be in an open field at any point without cover. This is just, yeah, for demonstration purposes. We'll go in the forest and do it all again in a second. Yeah, when you're in an open field, you're going to be bounding anyway, like we did last time. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's a massive amount of contact, you're still getting those rounds out, hitting the dirt, and then you're making a decision from there. If you need to pop smoke as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They always get rounds out, get to cover, and then yeah. That's pretty much the whole battle drill, is just that, and then the squad leader understanding what's going on, and then moving into the decision after that.
Yeah. Got it. Reacting to contact.
Exactly. Pretty much all Alpha is doing is hitting the dirt, engaging, and then the fire team leader is calling out that info to the squad leader. So yeah, we're gonna move Bravo to a right-hand flank. So they're gonna move out of view of the enemy element, ideally, either using some kind of defilade or terrain features to mask it. For us, we'll just pretend there's terrain features again. We're in a mass open field. We probably wouldn't do an assault on this. We'd break contact or get cast to come in and swoop it, and just told where we are, or break contact, like I said. So yeah, I would then move back as squad leader to Bravo, and then move with them to their LCC. So for us, our LCC is going to be that big light pole right in front of Bravo, and that rock there is covered, it's concealed. So yeah, Bravo's going to move to there right now, once I've told them, and I'll move with them and direct them to the LCC. Meantime, Alpha is still engaging at that rate of fire, that slow rate of fire, once you've immediately got that enemy under suppression. Because you're keeping up the whole rate of fire until Bravo team is on top of that position, pretty much. So you need to make sure you're not wasting a bunch of ammo. Right, so if we unpause, Alpha going to keep firing, and Bravo's going to move as quickly as they can to the LCC. When we're ready, Alpha, pick up your fire. Bravo, move.
Was that?
Bravo move, heavy right.
Just right in front of you.
Correction, heavy left.
Let's go right in front of you, stealth. And ideally, you're still in that wedge formation.
Yeah, heavy left side, please.
Yeah, you can go echelon as well. So yeah, if you go both go one side. Sprinting as quickly as we can. Anyone else's game dying or just mine?
It's fine so far.
Oh, it's just mine. That's a-okay. And then if we pause once out, Bravo gets to LCC again. So Alpha ceasefire real quick, and I'll talk through the next step.
Bravo set.
So yeah, Bravo's going to call their set, and then they're going to start engaging that target from their flank. And then this is going to be where the squad lead is going to signal to Alpha to shift fire. So you're going to stop firing at the target, and you're going to move 15 degrees off of the target. So if I come back over to Alpha, I can then tell you what 15 degrees is. Or you can use your compass and work it out for yourself. Right, so come back over here. 15 degrees off the target. Target's going to be at 165. So we're looking at
like the light pole, wouldn't it?
165, 150. So yeah, pretty much bang on the light pole.
That's what.
And then, so yeah, you're going to move 15 degrees off the objective. So then you've got no chance of shooting friendlies as they push across. And you're going to go from a sustained rate of fire to a watch and shoot, or engaging other likely or known positions of enemies that are not on that building. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Is it always going to be the direction that we're watching, the opposite from which they came?
Yeah, you're never going to turn towards them.
Well, I mean, like if they're in the building, I know if we can like watch further southwest or something.
No, because they'll be coming from that direction, and I'll be on that LCC still, holding that, so I can hold that security that way. And this will be a pretty quick point of the engagement as well.
Okay.
Correction to what I just said as well. You're still going to be Alpha's still going to be in that sustained rate of fire off to the 15 degrees. It's going to be when Bravo gets 15 degrees off of the target. So target's at 165 when they get to the quick maths 180. It's going to be when Alpha is going to shift an additional 15 degrees off. So 135, which is pretty much the next lamppost. You're then going to go into a watch and shoot. And you're not going to engage anything to the right hand side of that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I got it.
Yep. So pretty much when they get to the massive middle tree between their light post and the one of the building is when you shift for the second time.
Yep.
But you don't call that one out.
Calling that?
You don't call that one out. You just do that one because they're going to keep moving. You just need to make sure you're shifting.
Okay.
So first shift is when they get to the LCC,
Yep.
and then second shift is when they get halfway.
Yep. When they get to LCC, you're going to call that you've shifted, and then that's when Bravo begins the assault. Because they don't want to assault the objective when you're still shooting it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the second one is just you doing it automatically. Don't need to call it out. And then you go into a watch and shoot. So you're not shooting anymore. That's when you stop firing. Happy days. And that's pretty much your job done. And it goes over to Bravo to assault that objective. I'll go back over there. Right. Back over with you guys.
Yellow.
Right, yeah. So once you call out that first shift, Alpha's gonna call it back. So they've shifted. Bravo's then gonna start moving to that objective, either bounding or independent movement or online. So you can either bound individually. If you've got a full fire team, you can do buddy teams, or you can just get online and start walking up to that objective, guns up, so you can still engage everyone at the same time. It just depends again on terrain features, stuff like that, and the level of effective enemy fire. If Bravo team's taking a massive amounts of fire, you're not going to just be strolling up to that objective online. And then Bravo, as they assault through, is going to be killing anyone left that either hasn't been killed by Alpha or Bravo when they've been doing their suppressive fire, stuff like that. And then they're going to be double tapping anyone that is down to make sure they are KIA. And then you're going to push past that objective by about 20 meters, or a common sense position. So like anywhere that there's a terrain feature you could use. You're not going to stop in the massive middle of an open field if there's a terrain feature you can use either in front of you or behind you. If that makes sense. The main key is just stopping past that final enemy, not in front of them. And that's why the second shift for Alpha is so important. So they're still pushed further off the objective to allow you to come out the other side. And then once Bravo's set, they're going to call LOA on radio, and then Alpha's going to move up online. They don't need to bound because the objective is cleared at this point. So just moving up online, and they're going to double tap again any downed enemies and establish LOA the other way. So Bravo is going to be online to the east at the end of this, and Alpha is going to be online to the south on the opposite side of the objective by the end of this. So if we pick up on Alpha shifting fires, so Alpha call shift fire, and then we'll start Bravo assaulting the objective. And again, it's up to you, Colin, as to how you want to assault this objective.
Alpha shifting fire.
If you want to do it online or bounding.
Bravo online, right side. I'm gonna push up this building.
Again, you can do it on just shouting because we're all here.
Gotcha.
And yeah.
Alright. Move.
Bravo's moving.
There is a guy in there, so if you shoot him, kill him. And keep suppressing as well.
Gotcha.
Don't need to do massive amounts of fires. 1 round every 3 to 5 seconds is decent for you guys. The enemy team is still suppressing. Make sure you're online with each other still, not slowing down and...
Contact fire.
then breaching, obviously. And clear it.
Got him.
Happy days. Double tap
Yeah,
and
he's down.
sweep through. And then come out the other side, 20 meters, or to the best place to be.
Yeah, after this next tree, I'll hold here.
Make sure. Building seems clear.
And then call LOA when you're set. You still be looking to the east. That's fine.
Bravo set LOA.
And then Alpha, you should be moving and sweeping to the south.
Copy that.
Yeah, as soon as that LOA is called, start moving online up. Yeah, just to note for you guys, yeah, just make sure you, when you're online, you're staying online with each other, because I think you're
Gotcha.
pretty much diagonal by the end of it, as you're getting up to that building.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All good otherwise. And you're going to be pretty much directly in front of the objective to the west. Yeah, like here. And then online with each other. Looking to the west. West, south, sorry. To the south.
I thought we was looking south.
Yeah, to the south. And as soon as this is done, everyone can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Happy days. Yeah, as soon as this is done, we're going to get ace reports from both teams. So, Collins, you're going to call for an ace report for your guys, just locally. And same for Delta with his guys. If you need to redistribute ammo, so if your machine gunner has burned through a load of ammo, TLs, you can drop off your extra belts to him. Do medical if you need to. Have the medic go around, check whoever needs checking. And then you'll get into a 360 at that point as well. Rather than holding just this 180. You'll then go into a 360. So yeah. From where we were, if we go back to the LOA we were at, so Alpha holding south, Alpha holding, yeah, south, Bravo holding east. Bravo will probably then go to hold north as well, and then Alpha will probably go to hold west as well. Just so you're not moving masses amounts.
Yeah, FA shift north.
You pretty much just tuck in the ends towards each other. Happy days. And then yeah, once you're all set, you'll then move off and do whatever you were doing beforehand, before you got engaged. And this works as well if you're moving to attack a building. Like, it doesn't have to be after a react contact. This can just be an organic thing by itself, where you squad attack a building, squad attack an enemy force at any point. It just is a nice lead on from a react contact as well. Is everyone happy with the squad attack?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're doing a frontal assault, it's pretty simple. You don't have to worry about shifting and lifting fires. You're just going to be bounding up or just moving online as a whole squad towards that objective. Again, depends on terrain, enemy levels of fire, stuff like that. So yeah, while the flank is a more time-consuming process, it's going to take a bit more organisation. It allows you to then get on the flank of that enemy, and you don't have to move right in front of that enemy where you're already being engaged. So yeah, it has its benefits. Again, yeah, it has its downsides as well. So it is up to the squad lead to use his initiative with which one you're going to go for, if you decide to even do a squad attack after reacting to contact. Other options then, after react to contact, and just in general another battle drill, is breaking contact. So if we take a bunch of contact from this building, there's a machine gun position, there's RPGs, whatever it is that we don't have the numbers or firepower to deal with it, we decide to break contact, right? So squad lead is going to give that order, break contact. They're going to either say bounding, peeling, whatever. They're going to start, the unit is pretty much just going to start breaking contact using fire and movement. And they're going to keep moving until the enemy cannot observe them or they're stopped being fired upon. So yeah, it's going to be break contact, either bounding, peeling, whatever, and then direction and distance, or a terrain feature, or a rally point to move to. So if we go back into the center again, please use this road actually. We have a staggered column on this road facing east.
Bravo, switch to rear.
Yeah, brother, if you get
Facing-
behind Alpha, so facing east, South is in front. Staggered
Bravo,
column.
smoke to the rear.
You don't have to separate massively. Make sure everyone can still hear me. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah. If we decide to break contact here, we can either go left, right, or backwards. They're your main three ways to break contact, right? You can go diagonal. Depends if there's a terrain feature there. main three just left, right, backwards. For us, we're probably gonna hook right into the south, into those trees and rocks. Because it provides the most cover. To our left, we've got an open field. To our rear, we've just got more road with not too much cover. You could move to that wall behind us. Again, that's probably the best option actually, because you've got a hill to the right. So yeah, we'll break contact to the rear. And get to that wall. So again, this is where reacting to contact, you're immediately dropping down, getting into positions where you can engage, and then that allows the squad leader time to look around and see what the best course of action is. Because like I just did there, I looked left and right, thought right was the best option, looked behind, saw that wall, and was like, no, that's the better option. So yeah, cool would then be, we're going to break contact, we're going to do a center peel to the rear, about 300 meters to that wall. And then we're going to, from there, we're going to use smokes. If the enemy's close, we're going to use frags to facilitate the movement. Right. And then, depending on the movement terrain, if we're in an open field, if we need to cross an open field, if the enemy is doing accurate fire, rather than squad or fireteam bounding, we might need to do individual movement techniques and fire maneuver within those fire teams as well. So, stuff like that. We'll go into all the different ways you can break contact. For this one, we're going to do a center peel, and we're going to just do individuals. It's the easiest way to do a center peel. You can't really center peel by a fire team. It gets too cluttered. So we're going to center peel back. So what that means is Delta, you're going to come through the middle. The front two men are then going to start engaging with, say, contacts to the east. And then Delta hang back just a second. Come back to where you were. Because as you pass Shugs, call out the last man. So he knows that he's moving next.
Oh, wait.
That makes sense. Yes.
What's the benefit of a centre peel over getting well out the way?
Terrain.
Or is it?
You could get out the way and go around the outside. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of who
Something
is
along the
actually
fire
firing at
hall.
this point.
Yeah.
Just
So it'll be
just front two.
oh yeah, the front two.
Yeah, if that's the case, then centre peels.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah. Obviously, if we can get online before we peel back, that's ideal as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. For this, we're just holding firm for what we've got and then immediately peeling back. So yeah.
Last man.
And then you're gonna wait like about 5 seconds. Give Delta time to move back a little bit. So Delta's still moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Get to the back. And then yeah, Shugs waits 5 seconds from that last man call and then moves. Does the same thing.
Flash, man.
JP, you alive?
Hey, so are we forming another staggered column back here once we break off, or what are we forming
Yeah,
into?
yeah. So you're still going back into that staggered column. Same formation, pretty much. And just do that all the way back.
Right, I didn't know if it was like just trying to find cover. Wow.
If we just hold the staggered column, we get there when we get to there, because we went a bit wonky.
Let's just start again and do it properly.
Yeah, let's start again. Everyone remember you need to call out your last man and move. Yeah, say 5 seconds after the person has given you that call.
Yeah, if they just
What has happened here?
Just stagger column.
Yeah, if you go back between Collins and Farskill.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, now we can.
Why aren't we doing it on a line? We're always getting on a line if we're gonna engage something, no?
Yeah, I'm just going through a staggered center peel as an actual breaking contact.
I mean, we're never gonna engage well like this. We're always gonna line on right or left.
They might not be able to. There might be walls either side. Say we're in a line of buildings, right?
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. Where terrain features limit you from moving
Yeah,
to the
I like
flanks.
I like the red tape action.
But yeah,
on the,
we'll do the other ones
light
afterwards.
better.
We'll do
Yeah, I think
centre
I'll
peel,
just
we'll
go
do a
forward one day and
peel to the left or right,
just give 'em a little,
and then we'll do
give 'em a little
bounding
tutor.
back as fire teams, stuff like that.
Did you just
Yeah.
edit the texture of it or something?
I
Right.
literally just put it in GIMP and just painted the red lines on.
So yeah, we're gonna break contact to the rear. Gonna do a centre peel just for the sake of it. Again, yeah, what FA just said about ideally you're getting online and then we're peeling back, so we wouldn't always do a centre peel from here. We would get online first. But if terrain features dictate that we have to stay on a road, say we're in a line of buildings moving down a street, we can't then get online to the sides. We're going to be in this formation, stuck, trying to break contact. So that's when the
Yeah,
centre
sure.
peel comes in handy.
Also, surely, like for speed wise, rather than being in contact and waiting for
Yeah.
this man.
If a massive tank
gonna
comes
get
rolling down the road, you're not going to get online and then decide to pull back. You're going to see it and then immediately try and
Get the fuck
break
out of
contact.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's time and a place for everything. Just yeah, situation, terrain, everything like that, dependent.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna break contact, centre peel, 250 meters to that wall. Immediately, you're moving back. And
man.
JP, you're engaging as well.
Last man.
Inside.
Stay in the middle.
Didn't get
Last man.
Stop me. Last man.
Ignore me.
Alpha, keep moving. Don't forget the staggered column.
I heard it.
JP, keep moving.
Hold on. Stop.
Oh yeah, I thought we was covering for
Yeah.
Bravo team
So
moving.
once you get to the back, you're then taking up your position at the back of the stagger column and then holding. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Essentially bounding back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were just once we peeled, we just
No, yeah. You're just continually peeling back until you've broken
Damn,
contact.
we got Ricky'd off of
Yeah.
boys in the hood.
That's my bad for not explaining that, but yeah.
Okay.
We finished our
Ow.
peel. Fuck you guys. We're out of here.
We're safe, y'all.
Every man for themselves around here.
Another thing with JP, make sure you're going inside the middle rather than on the outside. Just for this.
Also call out your last man.
And yeah, call out your last man. So then the next person knows they're moving.
You had me torn there for a minute. I was like, do I keep going or do I stop?
No, that's
I
my
chose
bad.
to stop.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
My bad.
We'll go from here. We'll make it back to the wall eventually. Come on. Right, line
I'm
up.
not sure I want to hang around and cover your ass. I want to get out of there.
Stagger column.
Fuck you down mine, Delta. Next
Facing
time,
east.
down.
Especially as I'm not allowed to shoot anything until you lot have gone past. So I'll just get out of trouble and then back in it again.
Fair enough.
If you want, we can pop some smokes while we pull back as well. Entirely up to you guys.
Yeah, I suppose the guys who aren't shooting, who are maybe third and fourth, can start chucking smokes.
Yeah, just one each. It should be enough to
'Cause-
cover whatever you need to cover.
Yeah, because
Wait, who, sir?
The people behind the front two.
Pop smokes.
The front two are going to be shooting, so the people behind them
I
pop
got you,
smokes.
yeah, you're not putting anyone in danger throwing a smoke unless you throw it really hard.
Exactly. So yeah, stagger column.
Then
Real quick,
back
guys.
to-
Get in the stagger column.
Let's do it again.
Start again, essentially.
Yeah, from here. Don't worry about going back up to where we were. We're going to do it properly
Alright,
all the way
Bravo,
back to the wall. Every time we get it wrong and I need to say something, we're just going to stop and discuss it until we get it right or we hit the wall.
Man, it's fucking dog shit, man. I ain't in football again no more, bro.
Alrighty, we're going to break contact, centre peel, 200 meters to the wall.
Last man.
JP, you're engaging still.
Last man.
Smoke out.
Middle, JP.
Still in here, last man. Last man.
He said it, He's just quiet.
Copy. Last man.
Last man.
Once you've got enough smoke that you've scored, you don't need to keep throwing more. Reserve them for later. That makes sense.
Last man.
JP, always stay on the middle, mate. Always stay central. Heal central, stay central.
Copy.
Yeah, stay in the middle, because otherwise it's going to cause people to fire.
Last man.
Last man.
Last man.
Last man.
Ooh, change your mag.
Beautiful. Almost there.
Fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
Last man.
One more person. And then
Almost.
ask if you hook into the wall
Copy.
Last man.
and start covering from the wall. Delta hook into the wall on the other side.
Last man, JP.
Beautiful. Shugs, find a position on this wall somewhere. Just hook into the wall now.
Last man.
Oh,
This is our rally point to break contact too. So now we're getting in,
okay.
tucking into a position. Happy days. And we're gonna ceasefire. Okay. Yeah, if you're on one side of the road, try and stay on that side of the road at this point as well. So I think everyone went to the north side.
Yeah, you just threw me off.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
And I was already running
It's
there.
all good. Yeah. So once you hit that rally point, you've either at that point broken contact to where the enemy's not engaging you. So you can stop firing, or just keep lightly suppressing until the squad lead tells you to cease fire. Or if we're still getting contacted, we're either going to hold this advantageous position and engage, and then we can either from here assess, let's move into a squad attack, or get CAS on it, right? Or we can continue to break contact. Because now we've got to a little bit more of an advantageous position rather than being stuck in the middle of a road in the open. We can now either do a squad attack and push back up on one of the flanks, or break contact. But yeah, that is the center pill. Again, situation dependent if you're going to use it compared to other methods. So if we head back out into the open, over to the north, the north, near,
The near north.
yes.
You had the nerve to call me uneducated.
Who's ever called you uneducated?
Oh, brother.
Who called you uneducated?
You know, we'll talk about when we get VC. My feelings was hurt.
And if we go into our squad
Go
column,
for your
Fireteam
team
wedge.
My bravo in the back.
How's everyone ammo, by the way?
I think I'm great.
Kareen.
I've got.
I got 4 full mags.
Yeah, I'm yellow.
Yeah, that's fair. We've done a long break contact and
Never mind.
fairly.
Oh, Effie gone.
Oh, we did a decent
Yeah, my machine gunner.
reactor contact and squad attack. So yeah, I haven't burnt through as much ammo as I thought we would, to be fair.
Hey, Pimp, you still got that resupply on the bird?
I'll be 2 mics.
Indeed, I do.
Hey, firm, stand by. We may need a resupply here shortly.
Reactor IDF is pretty quick. Reactor ambush is pretty quick.
On standby.
We'll run over a little bit, but that's fine.
You want me to call the resupply before we start?
No, we'll do it after this one.
Okay.
Reactor IDF, we're not shooting. Reactor ambush.
Just fucking run like hell, boys. That's
Reactor
how you
IDF,
react to
we're just all screaming.
Yeah,
holding
just
our- holding
scream
our-
and run.
covering
Scream
our
and
eyes.
run. That's the only appropriate way to react to IDF.
Reactor ambush, we should be fun ammo. Maybe not. I think still got peeling left and right, or left or right, and then bounding backwards.
Oh, hold on, stand by. I gotta walk my wife out.
Was that your wife? What?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. He called my wife a husky. See, you see what I'm saying? It's motherfucker don't take a shot at me. Call me uneducated and then call my wife. Oh, that's crazy.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Just know
back?
you're definitely our first fight night, brother. You're the first one being called out. That's all I'm saying.
You did call my child a dog as well. Don't
That was by accident. Okay.
Alrighty, if everyone's back, we'll move
was
into
clearly-
this breaking contact drill. So we're gonna do a react to contact first, and then we'll move into breaking contact. So we are gonna step off. Delta, give it about 10 seconds once you get more into the open. Call out a direction, distance, description of an enemy to simulate. Pick out a terrain feature if you want as well. You can use the same building or whatever. Doesn't really matter.
What? Just make something up.
Yeah, make something up, and I'll react to it organically. And then once we've done the react to contact bit, I'll talk us through the break contact. So yeah, go for it. Step off when you're ready, and make something up when you want to make something up. Just give enough time for us to spread out within the fire teams. You gonna move, guys? Or you just let him go by himself?
Oh, Shugs isn't here, is he?
Ah, that's true. We'll wait for Shugs. Yeah, for this we're gonna.
Down to the one man army.
We're sending our best warrior.
I'll see what you make up actually, and then depending on what you make up is depending if we'll bound or peel, depending on where the contact is.
Probably. I did take out 3 helos in one mission. Just so you know.
Did you,
Oh,
or
no,
did
it was 2,
Nigel?
wasn't it?
Yeah,
No, it was 2, wasn't it? I got 2. Nigel got 1.
they were just hovering, unarmed.
And I shot the pilot out of it.
Yeah,
That was good.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, it was flying
I,
and unarmed.
I shot moving one. Nigel shot a moving one, and then I shot the stationary one later.
Yeah, or the one that nearly landed
what
us.
we
Yeah.
got going on, brothers?
Alrighty, Felix is back.
He's back. He's back.
Just move.
Ready?
Follow Delta in a wedge.
Wow.
You're gonna find out as if it's real.
Okay.
JP. Keep going, Delta.
Contact north, fire team in the tree line.
Stop in. Good. Move up. I'd rather get online with Alpha on the left and start gauging.
Rough move.
I'm there left. I'm still another way.
Bravo set.
We're gonna bound back my fire team 50 meters to the tree line to our rear. Alpha move.
Alpha moving.
Right, Bravo, pick up the fire.
Copy.
Magazine.
Copy. Amazing.
Alpha set.
Bam back.
Bravo moving.
Copy.
Beautiful.
I missed my machine gun. I want my FA back. Bravo.
Bravo set.
We're gonna ceasefire there.
Hey man, I'm doing the best I can.
Ceasefire,
I know,
ceasefire.
we shouldn't have this gun.
Alright,
We better
so yeah, that was good. A simple bounding back by fire team. Yeah, we did a good job staying in our lanes, weren't running in front of people while they were shooting. Yeah, really good work. If we're taking more fire or actually taking fire, and it was good suppressive fire that could produce casualties, we're gonna, rather than bound by fire team, we'd either do individually or in buddy teams within the fire teams. So I still might say bound by fire team back. It's then on your team leader to then say we're going to do buddy teams just locally, right? Because you still want to have that fire element while the team's maneuvering. So at that point, you'd either do individual or buddy bounds back. Obviously, the gap is smaller, so you'd have, say, we're doing buddy teams. I know there's only 3 of you, but
would you need an even number for buddy teams?
I mean, for you guys, you could do you and Delta, and then JP by himself because he's got a machine gun.
Okay.
So you can pick up the fire rate by himself more.
What if my squad is just a team?
Well, then you do buddy teams. Oh, don't do buddy teams. You do individual. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, if we go from this south, if we don't do any shooting. If we look south, we're bound north. We'll do, yeah, within that fire team, you'll do bounding as well. So I'll still call out bounding back 100 meters. Fire teams. Don't fire. No need to fire. We'll just yeah. You can say bang bang if you want. And then yeah, Delta, you're gonna let them know.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
move it. So at that point, then I make a decision on whether we do fire teams or individual.
Or yeah, or buddy teams.
Or buddy teams, yeah. Right, Shug's on me. JP. Stay put.
Do your for suppressing.
Right, data set, JP move.
You sound like every youth in London.
Hell yeah.
And that alpha set you can call up on radio to Bravo.
Alpha set.
Yeah, you ready for that blicky with the drum mag on it?
I'll call out. Collins moving.
Bang bang. Wait. You dead. Bang bang. Bang. Bow. Oh.
Collins set, classical move.
Moving.
Bang, bang, bang.
Happy days.
Oh, that little bit, that weekend.
So yeah, at this point, feel free to talk to people in your own fire team on radio because no one else is talking anyway, right?
Bravo set.
And then Alpha, you can move. Do one more bound.
One more from here.
Yeah.
Um.
Do the same teams. You don't need to switch teams up.
No, I was just gonna.
Oh, you could switch it up and do the whole fire team. Yeah.
Fire team move.
Yeah. If you move far enough back that you're not taking that as much effective fire, go for it. Yeah. It's a good point.
Right, Alpha moving.
Bang bang bang. Bang bang bang. Click click.
JP moving too.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh god. Overheat.
Swapping barrel.
Just make sure your bounds aren't too big.
Swapping scope.
Is this too big?
That's good. I just thought you were going to go further. That's a good, yeah, that's a good distance.
Swapping weapon.
Alpha set, Bravo move.
Bravo moving. Let's go, fast go.
Moving.
Like the wind.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, papa.
No shooting.
Bravo set.
No shooting.
And then yeah, we're gonna ceasefire and hold there. So yeah, obviously the distances are gonna increase and decrease depending on the terrain and also how many people are in each squad. If they've only got 2 riflemen, they don't have a lot of firepower to keep up that sustained shooting while you're moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna run out of ammo a lot quicker than if it was 3 or 4 of them with a machine gun as well. They've both got 30 rounds before they have to reload.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep into consideration that when you're bounding. Obviously, if you've got a whole fire team, you can bound further, and stuff like that. And yeah, terrain as well. If you're in an open field, you're going to bound less distances, or more. I'm not sure. That's a good point. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
If you're in an open field compared to in a forest, would you bound further or less distance? Or would it be the
So
same?
like further, because
I'd
then
say
you have
less,
more
right?
cover as opposed to open field. You're kind of screwed, so you kind of want to keep rounds down range just to keep them suppressed, because you ain't got no cover in open field compared to forest.
But either way, you're going to have the
It's
same
easy.
amount of rounds down range.
Well, I meant like the time in between though, like bounding.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a forest, you can bound back further than like as opposed to open field. Like you want to be a little bit quicker.
Yeah,
get
that's what I was
set, and then
thinking.
bound back
Because
less.
yeah, in the open field as well, you don't want to be running in the open.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Yeah, that was where my brain went, and I kind of second guessed myself.
That's again. You call me uneducated. I'm out here helping you out and shit.
Yeah, and then the final one is peeling to the left or right. Pretty much the same as what we did with the center peel. It's just individuals moving left, right. You could do it in your fire teams as well. Again, that's fire team bounding rather than peeling. So peeling is more individual, and then bounding is more fire team based. So yeah, if we go ahead and do a left peel, so if we all face south. I'll do a right peel because that makes more sense for this situation.
Which one do you want?
I mean, I just looked at the situation and we've got cover to our right. That's the closest bit of cover that we have. So yeah, we're gonna peel right. Again, no need to shoot. I'm gonna peel right. What's that? 200 meters to that green HESCO barriers. And Delta, you're gonna start moving. As soon as I've said that, you just start.
Last man.
And then yep, same again. Last man. Wait in. 5 seconds. And moving. Don't have to wait for him to get to the end.
Last man.
Last one.
Last man.
Last man.
And we'll hold when Delta's set. Or when Shugs is set.
Last man.
And yeah, we'll stop there. We'll stop there, everyone gather around. So yeah, that's breaking contact. Pretty simple, straightforward. Once you get the hang of it. Center peel is the most precarious one. The rest is pretty simple. Again, yeah, you might not always be online with each other. You might have one fire team that initiates that reactor contact drill. Your squad lead then might say, yeah, we're just going to break contact immediately. That Bravo team then is going to be that first support element where Alpha is going to then bound back to them rather than having the whole squad online to begin with. If that makes sense as well.
Say that again, Audax.
Yeah.
So if we're in our fire team column, fire team column, no, squad column, fire team wedge, sorry. If we're taking contact from the front or near the front, Alpha team is probably more likely going to be engaged, and the distance with Bravo behind, they're not going to be engaged as much, or if at all. So at that point, if we're breaking contact, Bravo is probably going to move. They might not necessarily move online with Alpha if the squad leader already knows that they're going to break contact, because reactor contact drill ends when Alpha has got suppression down and the squad leader is ready to make his decision, right? So Bravo is still in the rear at this point.
Yeah.
They're not
So as in-
necessarily online.
That's the end of your reaction.
Yeah.
Next bit is
Decision,
organised.
and then it goes into either squad attack, break contact, get CAS involved, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the break contact, then you might not start all online. And then if you have that Bravo element behind, they might not have eyes on the enemy. So at that point, they'll move up to a position where they have eyes on the enemy. Might not necessarily be online with you. It might be to your rear somewhere in a good position where they have eyes to then cover your bound back immediately.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just bound back from there.
Defender 1 Zulu.
Either successive or alternating as well. Yeah, if the squad lead doesn't say successive or alternating, just do whichever one you want to do as the first team bounding. And then either the squad lead will correct you if they want to do the opposite or stuff like that. Yeah, just default to whatever you want to do as that fire team leader. And then squad lead will correct once movement's underway. They're going to have too many things to deal with rather than getting that
Hey, pimp, you get me on so far.
out straight away as well. That makes sense.
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
Let me see where Pimp is, if he's alive. Oh, he's right next to us. No, he's not. Yeah, he is.
I'm right next to you.
Are you listening to Shugs on 7.5? Or have you not got a long range backpack?
You son of a
I
bitch.
should have. Oh, it's probably in a helicopter. No, but I'm. Everything's ready.
Cool.
Yeah, cuz I was trying to call you.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do react to IDF real quick. So it's really simple. It's gonna be when either a round impacts nearby, or when anyone hears incoming rounds, stuff like that. And then that person, whoever hears it, sees it, is gonna give a alert radio, and on yelling, incoming, right?
Amazon Prime, hello.
And then on hearing
Yep,
that,
I need overnight
everyone's
shipping.
gonna call out as well. So you're gonna reciprocate what you hear.
Hey, I think we're doing our last drill for this specific area, so if you want to go ahead and start spinning up and hold that checkpoint Alpha 1.
Copy.
Everyone's then gonna go prone and move to immediate cover. So if there's a piece of cover in like 5-10 meters of you, run for that. If there's not, go prone and just stay where you are. And then your unit leader is going to give orders to move, again, distance, direction, or a terrain feature. So if we're right where we are now and we start taking IDF, probably going to move west 50 meters, or 100 meters, sorry, back to those Tesco barriers. And then after the impacts have landed, so you're waiting for the last impact to land, you're not going to move while there's impacts still going off around you. You're then going to move rapidly to that rally point. And pick up any casualties you need as well. Try not to do medical where you just took IDF if possible. Or do immediate medical and then get moving as quickly as possible. And then yeah, I'm gonna report that up. So if your fire team takes IDF, report it up to your squad lead, and then squad lead to platoon lead when we get to that stage. Everyone happy with reacting to reacting to IDF?
Yeah.
Beautiful. If we just get in a quick squad column fire team wedge, we'll do it real quick. Go.
Amazon Prime is underway.
I had to step away for a second.
Hey, Ferb,
Which
just
bit did you miss?
hold that checkpoint Alpha 1.
All
We're
of that.
doing
All
our
of it.
last
Cool.
training segment. Should be like
Save you
five minutes.
reiterate. Just stick Bravo Collins at the front, and I'll follow suit.
No, that's all good. All you got to do
And I
is
can,
I'm going to call out incoming when you hear a mortar round impact nearby, or hear any kind of mortar, see it, stuff like that. Whoever sees it, hears it, is going to shout out incoming. Everyone else is going to then reiterate it, hit the deck, or move into immediate cover if they've got cover between 5 and 10 meters of them. After that, squad leader is going to give orders to move, going direction, distance, or terrain feature. And then after the last impact's landed, everyone's going to move to that rally point. They're not going to move during those impacts landing.
Got ya.
Happy days. And yeah, if anyone goes down, you're just picking them up and moving them. Unless they need immediate medical attention, just tourniqueting, and then pretty much just moving them.
Got it.
You're not doing massive medical in the open or wherever you just took IDF. So yeah, we're just going to do that real quick. Yeah, this works. Alright.
Amazon Prime holding
Are
at
you
Alpha
actually
1.
facing IDF, or are you gonna just make
A
it?
for
I'm just going to give out the alert.
Alpha 1.
I'll give the alert and I'll put some IDF down, and then someone else can call out for the next one. We'll do it twice. There we go. Right, so incoming. Everyone call it out, and then hit the deck.
Incoming.
Incoming.
Fucking panic.
Bang, bang, bang. We're going to move 100 meters to this west, to those Hesco barriers. Bang, bang, bang. Last impact hit the deck. Move.
Alpha move.
Everyone just leg it.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna stay there. Fuck that.
Obviously, if we're taking direct contact at the same time, you're going to do more bounding and peeling. But this is just purely for indirect fire.
Get over.
fast I just jumped out of the bike.
Faster than I will. Jeez.
Happy days. Easy peasy, right?
Yep.
It's just, yeah, immediately hitting the deck, shouting it out so everyone else can hear. They're the main points. Just hit the deck as soon as possible, or moving to cover as soon as possible. So if we go ahead and do a dagger column Fireteam wedge again, just outside. I won't be part of this. I'll be putting some IDF down. So yeah. For me, yeah, Collins, you'll be the one calling out distance direction. I'm going to stand over here so I don't get hit. And actually start moving forwards to the east in your formation.
Incoming.
Incoming. Alright, squad, let's break back west 150 meters. Alpha, you're good to move. Right, Bravo moves.
Alrighty. Happy days. Yeah, good reactions. Only thing to note is when choosing your distance or direction to go, take note of where the IDF is landing. It kind of landed to your south, to your west even, and then that's the direction you moved.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the impact is right on that hill.
Yeah, it's just because that was the closest
Yeah.
piece of cover that we could find.
Yeah, if you need to move out in the open, do it rather than moving back towards where they landed.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, all good with your reactions, stuff like that. Happy days.
If you don't mind, Orex, I'll just mention some. Cool.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, just when regarding IDF, just if we've sustained any casualties during the impacts, just pick them up and move. Just within 30 seconds, put them down, do the initial critical care, and then keep moving. So just get off the X the first movement before any treatment. Just when it comes to IDF.
Yes. If you get crippled in the leg, let people know and they can pick you up and carry you. It's still faster than you walking on a limp.
Yeah.
Happy days. Alright.
Something
Good.
that doesn't. That's something that doesn't happen often enough. That
Yeah.
people get left behind, limping
And you can
without
just pick
saying
them up.
anything.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, reacting to a ambush. Reacting to an ambush, a far ambush is pretty much the same as just reacting to contact. You're just more likely to break contact, rather than fight it. Because you've been ambushed, they have more numbers, and it's probably an advantageous position for them. So the near ambush is when it's slightly different. So this is when it's within grenade range, so about 30 to 40 meters, and anything within that. So they're gonna initiate direct fire contact, not necessarily with grenades. So anyone in that immediate kill zone is gonna immediately return fire. And if cover is not available, they're gonna immediately and without any orders just assault through the kill zone towards those contacts. Everyone not in the kill zone is then gonna identify the enemy's location and engage it with suppressive fire, and then shift away as the others assault. A lot of that is non-verbal. There's no commands given, right? It's just quick. You're reacting to it. Say Alpha's in contact with that ambush, they're gonna push towards whatever contact they're in, and sweep through it. And then Bravo's just gonna hold back, provide suppressive fire. As Alpha gets closer, you're then gonna either cease fire or shift your fire away from that contact. Really simple, really quick movements and things to do. You're not just stopping where you're in the ambush and engaging from there. That makes sense.
Yep.
Beautiful. If we go ahead and do that real quick then. If we go on the road to our south, and we'll have an ambush just off the road.
His internet's down.
Who? FA.
FA.
That's fine. Oh yeah, if we say we're on this bit of road, we've got a rock. I reckon that's yeah, 50 meters. So pushing the edge, but we can use it as an example. So we're gonna say enemies about that rock. They're engaging us in an ambush as we move down this road. So if we have Alpha at the front, Bravo at the rear. So yeah, visually, that rock is pretty much the end of where it becomes a near engagement, a near ambush. That is right on the edge.
Yeah.
Anything past that is then a far ambush, and you go into your normal react to contact drills. So yeah, everyone just look down the road in a staggered column in your fire teams. Delta hop to the other side. There we go. And then yeah, we worked it out. So yeah, for this.
Be right back in 5.
Sabre.
Yep. So for this, we'll say Alpha's going to be decisively engaged in that ambush. No, we'll do the whole element. Whole element is going to be in that kill zone, right? You're all pretty much within a very small area. You're within that near ambush range, so you're all immediately going to return fire. And if there's no cover available, which there isn't really, you're going to assault through to that rock and clear that rock out. Everyone happy with that?
Sure. Pushing to the rock.
Yeah, you're pushing that contact. So that contact is on the rock.
Are you calling contact?
Whoever
Or
gets,
am I calling contact?
whoever is in the ambush is just going to call out contact, distance, direction, description. Still.
Are we actually going to get contacted, or?
No. You just oh yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, just making it up.
Yeah, just making it up. I mean, I can be contact if you want, and you guys. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go hide behind a rock.
Thanks, Delta.
So it's on you guys. I'm in high vis, so you can see me, but you don't actually see me. If you start moving down the road.
Contact southwest.
Oh shit, so
Remember, you're immediately pushing that contact.
Alpha moving up.
Contact down.
Happy days. Yeah. Just, yeah, wait. As soon as you get into that contact, don't just stop in the road and engage, right? You immediately start pushing that contact.
Okay, so it's immediate. I
Yeah,
thought it,
immediate.
Get suppression. Okay, I got
No,
you.
no. You're
And
immediate.
what,
As soon as you turn, you're engaging, and then you're moving towards that contact.
Cool.
and then what? Are we literally, as long as we're not crossing paths, we're just moving to it
Yeah, you're pretty much moving online as a
online
unit. Yeah.
towards it.
Can I get a Zeus heal, please?
Yes.
You got me right in the chest.
Just chuck a fucking 40 mic over there. Yeah, solve all your problems.
Yeah, because if you stay stationary and you're in grenade range, right, the enemy might just throw a grenade at you, and you're still on that road.
Not to interrupt y'all, I'm gonna go take a fat dump.
Sure.
Sweet.
Will you be back?
Depends.
By the way he said it, he's not sure.
I want to say yes, he is still here. I didn't just leave. Hopefully he muted his mic. Don't know how loud he's going to be. But yeah, other than that, it was really good. Good aggression once, yeah, you started moving up. But yeah, it's just that initial move straight there. As soon as you locate that contact and notice a near ambush, you're immediately moving.
See, but how does that work if it's an ambush with a vehicle?
With a vehicle.
We
So
don't
the
have to worry
enemy
about
have
that. We'll all be dead.
The enemy has a vehicle, you have a vehicle.
Okay.
Which one? The enemy has a
Yeah,
vehicle.
like, yeah,
If they
you
have
know,
a,
That would depend on the.
say we're patrolling and
yeah,
and
say
like,
we're walking down this road and we get a
we
far
start
ambush
getting
crest
engaged,
that
but
hill
then
with a technical.
If it's a fire ambush, then you just do what you normally do: break contact, react to contact normally, and then either break contact, squad assault, stuff like that. It's only the near ambush within 50 meters.
And what happens if it's a near ambush? We're quite close to, say, for instance, the crest of hill. And they've got a vehicle.
They've got a vehicle, yeah. Then you're gonna probably move back.
Cause I'm a AI, and motherfucker step on the gas and just go straight at you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Surely you'd hear it at that point. If it's moving, you'd hear it before it gets to 50 meters.
That's a bad.
If it's got its engine on.
Yeah.
And is moving. If it's got its engine off and it's not moving, then you're probably all dead by the time you're in an ambush.
That's why I said I'm going to worry about it just like that because we'll all be
And
dead.
you have AT, so they can instantly pull that AT out, engage it, and then yeah.
Yeah,
There's no point running away at that point. Yeah.
AT should be gagging for an opportunity
Yeah.
like that.
You can't really turn your back to a vehicle that's less than 50 meters away from you.
Yeah.
So everyone hit the deck, AT, get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, again, yeah. It just depends. Most of the time, you're just going to assault through. Like we just did there.
If it's an armored vehicle,
Amazon Prime back on
that's the case,
standby.
but if it's a technical use, just like
Hey, Firm, heads up,
Exactly, yeah.
still on standby.
If it's an armored vehicle, 9 out of 10 times you're going to be screwed. So there is no reacting. But yeah, if it's technical, then you can engage your light arms and then as you assault up as well.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Amazon Prime, can I get an overnight shipping?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go on to knock out a bunker next.
Repeat last.
Can I get you to do overnight shipping to our Pauls at LZ Seattle?
Is everyone happy with everything we've done so far? The
On
react to
my way.
contact, squad attack, break contact, reacting to IDF, and
Oh,
reacting
yeah.
to ambushes.
Sounds good.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
I always say, I'm going to need to just keep repeating it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
We'll repeat
yes,
it in
I
ops.
understand. I
We'll
understand it. I
repeat it
just,
in videos. Yeah.
I suppose if you've uploaded this, I can just keep watching.
Yeah,
it
you
back,
keep watching it back. We'll do a final FDX at the end if there's time. Which we're running out of time very quickly.
Hell yeah. I know it's late for y'all over
But-
there.
But utilize the like, just do this shit doing the draws and DCOs.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Oh
practice
yeah,
on it.
birds in the mouth.
All right, we'll go head over to the HLZ.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is how we behave, regardless of who turns up or
Yeah.
who does what.
Exactly.
Yeah. We assault the near ambush and then go take a dump. Standard
There's a
procedure.
solid chance that I'm going to be taking a dump during the work. Yeah.
And grab resupply from the box if you need it.
You able to cut ropes?
He needs to put them internally.
Don't you dare sit down.
I got you.
Am I not picking you
That's a
up?
dad joke on a
Yeah,
different
you are,
level,
yeah.
that is.
Yeah, you are. Oh yeah,
So,
grab.
He's just an invisible dude.
Are
in there.
we resupplying here or what?
Yeah, grab any resupply and then load up in the bird.
Right.
Why does nobody use the Sabre boxes?
Hey, I don't know, brother.
I don't have an arsenal in this. Or is it just
Yeah, just
mags?
actual
You just
inventory, you
open
know.
Ah.
That old age thing.
I didn't even know there was such thing as saber boxes.
Yeah, under Sabre props, there's loads of different types of boxes.
The ammo safe are built with shit that isn't ammo. Like literally stuff, everything.
No, but you can
except
you
for
can
ammo.
drop a box and adjust its contents.
Once you're ready, load up in the bird.
I know, I've looked at it. It's just annoying that we can't copy paste like the inventory stuff, 'cause it's a
I'll
lot
see
of
if I
fucking
can
work to keep doing it every time.
I'll see if I can rewrite the config or just edit the end contents of a box and I'll do it as a composition.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, we're going to Zeus Ranger 1 next.
Yeah, you're gonna be hitting LZ New York.
Oh, that's what you're
I guess I am. I think the hoist was deployed and I accidentally scrolled wheeled into that rather than actually a seat.
Don't try this at home. I'm a professional.
If someone gets on the hoist controls, they can lower me as well. I can get in the helicopter from here though, so it's all good. Oh, no, I can't. Raise me up. I'm being consumed.
You raise me.
Did we just lose power?
I got kicked out the aircraft. He broke me. He broke me. He broke me.
Mayday.
10 radio check.
What happened? What happened there?
Onyx broke the helicopter.
You lowered me.
Nope,
Yeah,
you broke it.
I
Your
got
fat
kicked
ass
out
broke
of
it.
the yellow.
Pip, you alive? I can't see you. Let me see.
Onyx
Oh yeah, he's
broke the
alive.
damn helicopter. You should be ashamed of yourself. Hey, it's Onyx's fault, pimp.
Shh. Oh, we lost the resupply box. Hopefully everyone resupplied. Yeah, just real quick. Going over all the things we've just done as well. Once we've done an engagement, remember we're ace checking. I know we did it for the squad attack, but once we reach the end of a break contact, we're doing it as well. Same as the IDF and ambushes. Yep. Wow, we'd been downgraded.
Ugh.
What's that?
I can't. Pim, make yourself visible. Show yourself.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Huey. Okay, that's my profile picture.
That's supposed to be.
Haven't seen one of these
Alright,
in
boys, get in.
years. Can I get in those?
We got places to go, things to do.
I'm not a fan of this.
Hey, this is all we can muster up, bro. The budget, we're a little tight right now.
Cozy. That's fine. We don't need to wait for JP. He's busy.
He's shitting.
Literally.
You're gonna knock out a bunker. I'll then get a arsenal down at one of the points because I may need to do mine white obstacle clearance. So we need a mine detector and a breacher. So whoever wants to swap up to that when we get there. We're going to try and run through this as smoothly and as quickly as possible, because I'm aware of the time.
We're late.
I like
Yeah,
that
it's
the
always
last
good.
training we did, we got through 44 slides in 2 hours, and we've gone through 16.
I mean, we'll get
Oh
there.
yeah, hey Delta, now that you're here, what's the update on doing the whole antenna thing, brother?
Antenna thing.
Never mind, that answers my question.
The antenna stuff for
The radio antennas that you placed down on the map, I think he's referring to.
Oh, sorry. Are they not already part of TFAR?
No, they're separate
Or is
mods.
that separate? I didn't realise it was a separate mod. I thought it was just in there. Yeah, I don't mind adding them.
Nah, I mean, I didn't know if I didn't know if that was something y'all like the admin or something was talking
Yes,
about doing. I
please.
mean, I could care less.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. The realism of having to do that kind of stuff and setting that up, I'm fine with.
Yes, please.
Hey, you shut up. You're not the one that.
Alrighty,
Okay.
we have reduced our numbers, and we're gonna knock out a bunker. So, the
Alright, now hey, just get. How many did you get into get into a damn challenger? Just throw some missiles on it.
that could work. This is one of the answers to all the things we're having. Apart from the near ambush, you can't really do that with a near ambush. But the rest of them, for sure, you could just get Kaz on it. Yeah, mission terrain dependent, obviously. So this enemy is going to initiate the direct fire contact from a bunker position or network, or you're going to already know that it's there. It's going to be marked on map either by ISR or mission brief, etc. So you're going to be destroying the designated bunker by killing, capturing, or forcing the withdrawal of enemy personnel from that position. So, as usual, if we're getting engaged, we're going to react to contact accordingly, same as we did before. Alpha just going to suppress, get prone, or get to cover. Squad leader is going to make that decision to then assault that bunker. Again, you can break contact or just hold where you are, wait for Kaz. Situation, mission dependent. So on this situation though, we're going to knock out that bunker and destroy it, kill everyone inside. Happy days. So pretty similar to the squad attack. You can again flank or frontal assault this bunker. Ideally, you're not going to frontally assault a bunker in any number of scenarios. So you're going to do a flank of some kind. Unless the terrain forces you to frontally assault the bunker, I would always do a flank. So we're going to have Alpha is going to be in that contact. We'll get to the point where we've reacted to the contact. So Alpha is going to be online, just to the east, slightly. Bravo's going to be to the rear.
Are you joining Bravo team?
As-
They're down to 2 people.
Go for it, Delta.
I was going to say, as we would never get to a point where we're stood in the field like this, looking at a bunker.
Well,
should we? Well, it's
No, yeah.
highly unlikely,
Yeah.
isn't it? So especially one that's that obvious, like we'd see that before we even entered this.
I mean, if we're come back here then. If we come back here, right? As we crest this hill, what is a bunker most likely going to be looking at? A danger area, right? What is this? A big open danger area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So Alpha's
But
gonna.
what I'm saying
go
is
for
we
it.
wouldn't be approaching this danger area from here. We'd be in the trees. Regardless of what that bunker's looking at, we'd be in the trees.
We might have to cross a danger area for whatever reason. Or if,
Okay.
yeah, if we need to go around it, we're still gonna come up pretty close to it. We might come down here, and then the cast might have eyes on it, right? And we've seen it that way, and we're moving up to assault it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's all manner of different things. There's one in the trees we'll do in a second as well. That's already actually in the trees.
Roger.
Yeah. So yeah, Alpha's come up, seen this bunker, is either engaged by this bunker or they've got eyes on it now, and they're going to be suppressing that bunker as they would in a reactor contact or a squad attack. So again, similar to a squad attack, we're going to have Bravo team is going to be taking that flank to the side. If everyone comes with me, then I'll talk through Bravo team because Alpha is pretty similar to what they do in a squad attack. Bravo is separate. So if everyone comes with me, we'll talk through Bravo. We'll just have a imaginary Alpha.
Am I tripping or is this mag floating outside this guy?
Yeah, I've already had a picture of it.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Does it work now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
I did wonder where the palm tree came from.
So Bravo's going to be moving to an LCC with the squad leader. But before they get to the LCC, we're going to take an element from Bravo. Usually the Saw Gunner and the Grenadier, neither of which you have right now. So I'll just take 2 elements from your team and bring you up to a initial SPF position or intermediate and SPF position. Alpha is pretty much acting as a SPF. So Bravo element with me, the 2 men with me, is gonna, or 1 man if you've only got 3 of you. Yeah, we can't really do less than 3 really. I could then take guys from Alpha with me to make this position instead. Yeah, you'll probably come to a position about here. You're intermediate between where Alpha is and where Bravo is going to end up. That provides sufficient cover and concealment to allow effective fire to engage the aperture of the bunker. And you can still see the LCC, which we can from here. So yeah, anyone on this position. So if I say Collins and Farskill as Bravo, you're going to take this position. And then Delta and Chugs, you're going to be Bravo as well, but you're going to carry on moving. So you're going to be the breacher and team leader for Bravo in this case. Or not breacher, medic. No, medic's going to... I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah,
Maybe
I need to
the,
change the wording of the document because it's made using actual military doctrine, which doesn't have a medic within the squad. Yeah, I would change that probably to the Saw Gunner and medic on the ISBF, and then that leaves the Grenadier and team leader to breach the bunker. There we go. Remember that, I'll change in the document.
See what happens when you slow it down. Think about it.
Yeah, I have squad lead and Grenadier. Going to keep moving up to the LCC. You're going to, at this point, both Alpha and Bravo are going to be engaging.
Somebody want TP, JP?
TP him over.
Radio.
Where are we?
It's nice that we actually get radios out of range now.
JP, if you just stay there with Pasco and Collins. So yeah, the rest of Bravo is going to move up to the LCC.
GP, stay here with us.
Which is going to be parallel to the bunker, pretty much. So once we get there...
JP, if you head back and sit with...
JP, stay here.
sorry, yeah. So we're going to move up to the LCC, which is going to be parallel to this bunker, pretty much.